Tuesday night baseball from Guaranteed Rate Field in Chicago. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Boston Red Sox and the Chicago White Sox. First pitch of a great pitcher's duel is coming up next. Jose Quintana, the Colombian native, gets the call to start this one. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, he has got an excellent strikeout to walk ratio. He's dominating hitters. He doesn't walk guys. He's around the plate. And that number alone just tells me his stuff is dominating and hitters can't catch up to it. Let's watch him execute in this game.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. And Harold, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Well, everybody's hyped. The crowd is hyped. The players were hyped. And the beauty of the night game when the A's buzzing, talking about him being on the mound tonight. I'm excited to watch him throw. Well, we see a lot of line drives from this guy, but because he keeps that bat in the plane so long, he picks up cheap hits like this soft liner. He's just a good hitter.
Bogarts.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. In past meetings with Jose Quintana, 4 for 12. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Leaves a changeup high for a strike. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Well, Matt, I mean, to me, Washington's thought about as a pitcher's umpire. I mean, it's hard for me as a hitter to hit a ball down your knees. He loves to call the low zone, maybe even below the hollow of the knee. That's tough to hit. Pitchers love it, though.
Ready on 1-2. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. 1 there. On to first. A double play. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matty, everyone's waiting for Pedroia to come alive a little bit. He hit over .310 last year, so I think everyone was expecting him to replicate that this year, but it just hasn't been the same going for him so far. Hopefully, he works things out sooner than later.
Here's Mookie Betts trying to get him started again following the double play. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Yanked on the ground down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line. So with 2 out, that means Hanley Ramirez will also get an opportunity here.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. This ball will be chopped foul. 9 homers. The numbers for him certainly look good. He's at .327 and 34 driven in. 2 out here and a runner at second. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Waiting on it, the center fielder. And the inning is over. 1 left for the Red Sox. Red Sox nothing. White Sox coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. David Price, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, looking at his numbers, he's got 3 times the strikeouts to walks. And what that tells me, that's very good. He's going to dominate hitters. His stuff is electric. And if he continues to keep guys off balance and not walk hitters, he'll continue to have a successful season. We'll see if he's able to execute that game plan in this game.
Into the box, things off here in the bottom half of the first. Fouled straight back. Harold Reynolds, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. Despite that loss last time out, they're still on a pretty nice run as they'd won 6 in a row prior to that.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, nobody likes to lose game 1 of the road trip, but you go on the road thinking, hey, if we can play 500 for the full road trip, we're in good standing. So right now, you're in game 2 of the road trip, and you know what? If you win today, you're what? 500. So you're actually on goal. That's why this game is a big one for you to be on point.
Now the 0-2 from Price. Chopped weakly to the left. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Time now to check the starting lineup card for the Chi Sox in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, the guy to watch has to be Jose Abreu. Looking at his stats, I was really impressed with the fact that he's hit 4 bombs in his last 10 games. Lately, he's been the guy to watch, and I think he's ready to do some more damage right now.
Digging in, Jose Abreu. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. Now the first pitch here from Price. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
On to first, and the Price is right here, 2 away.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Now in the box, Avisail Garcia. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound. But it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Price is ready with the 1-1 pitch. Pulled softly out toward right, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
So the first 2 batters of the inning go out, and then the 3-hitter gets a base hit here, bringing up the middle of the order. This guy's got power. It could be 2-0 before you blink.
Stepping up now, Todd Frazier, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hot shot on the ground is short. Bogart's on the slide. It's there. He got him. Second inning upcoming here on the south side. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Well, I'm almost shaking my head up here, Matt. Another pitch right down the middle. Now, early in the game, he's getting away with it. But if he wants to have any length in this game at all, he's going to have to get the ball in the corners.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you're wondering, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Well, let's take a look at the White Sox defense, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking down at first base at the big Cuban, Jose Abreu. You talk about a fuss over a private workout. He had everybody in baseball wanting to sign this guy. And years later, we know why.
At the plate, Mitch Moreland. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Here comes the first pitch. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
The windup and the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball. And he'll be rung up here by Clyde Washington. Strike 3 at the knees, and there are 2 away.
Good heater to strike him out there, and he looks absolutely locked in to start this inning. That's back-to-back punch-outs on only 6 pitches.
Here's Chris Young.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
Oh and 1, here it comes. Grounded weakly toward third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Digging in the switch hitter, Melky Cabrera. And he'll be looking to snap out of it in this one. Not having much success at the plate over the last week and a half. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Backhanded. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
All right, time for the Majestic defensive alignment for the Red Sox.
Number 61.
I'm looking at Hanley Ramirez. They thought he was going to be a project, and what he's done is become a pretty good defensive first baseman. Now, we've seen him at short, we've seen him at third, but first base, he's starting to look comfortable.
Stepping up to the plate, number 61, hoping to stay hot as he came through with a 4-hit contest yesterday afternoon. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Betts will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the second out.
Batting 7th, second baseman, Leury Garcia.
Now batting, Leury Garcia. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Price into his motion. First pitch on its way. First pitch cutter that's by him for strike one.
Either he missed the take sign or they're just not thinking as a team. The first two guys out on one pitch, so it could have been a 3-pitch inning if he would have made an out right there.
And this is looked at for a ball. It's 1-1 now to the White Sox second baseman. Swing and a liner. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. Get up there, big fella, and take away a hit at third. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. In now, Brock Holt. And the average isn't pretty. Down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. This is flared out towards second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with that, we give you a look here at the standings entering play in the AL Central.
Sandy Leon.
Digging in now, Sandy Leon. He did his part yesterday afternoon as he cashed in with 3 hits in the losing effort. Into the windup and the pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Ground ball left side. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting number 15, second baseman Dustin Pedroia.
Digging in to try it again, Dustin Pedroia. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one stayed up a little high. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Hit on the ground to short. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming up. No score. So digging in now, Kevin Smith, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. The pitch. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there and knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. 1-1, here it comes. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with the hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Bradley moving in, but that's going to fall in front of him for a base hit. So with that, the White Sox put their leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
When you're hot, that's what happens. Balls like that fall in for you. When you're cold, that gets caught. This is a hot streak he's on right now, so you take advantage of it. Ride it while it's good.
Standing in, Omar Narvaez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. Trying to go the other way. This is looped out toward third. But they'll just get the one out here as the runner will get back safely at first.
Now batting. Hey.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Carlos Sanchez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way. Here's a blooper out toward left center. And that's in there. Base hit. And the relay throw is right by him at third base. The tag comes down, and they're going to get him at third. Aggressive base running there following some shoddy defensive play, but it doesn't work out for him.
Oh, that was a nice job there in center field to come up throwing and deliver a strike to third. For the offense, that's a killer to lose a runner in scoring position by making it out at third.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. As Price starts him with a strike, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the 0-1. On the ground up the middle. Bogarts has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. 3 innings in the books. Still no score on the show. Striding in once again, Xander Bogaerts. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Xander Bogaerts.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Boy, that's an ugly swing right there, and they haven't been getting on base. They're not doing much of anything right now. And I'll tell you what, they got to figure out something to make an adjustment, or this game could get ugly quick.
And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Another 2-2 offering. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Ready for another chance? Mookie Betts. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. And now a pitch on the way. And this is fouled straight back. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
The 0-2 once more. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Hard liner toward short, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Matt, that's a big base hit. I want to see now, can he get guys out from the stretch? He retired a lot of guys in a row out of that windup. Now he's in the stretch. Let's see if they can get to him out of the stretch.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. 0-1 count. Here it comes. This is line to left, and Ramirez is aboard. Hits a base hit. Betts rounds the corner and is headed home. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And he will score now from first. And the throwing mistake there,
now
getting the ball in, is going to wind up costing him.
Bradley Jr.
In now, Jackie Bradley Jr.
as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
1 out and a runner on second base. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out. So we saw the fastball there as he got the pop out, and that'll segue right into our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And you can see there both guys getting it up into the 90s, 92 and 94 respectively. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mitch Moreland. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Oh, he definitely got away with a changeup right there. He hung that one. But the good news is you got him to pull it foul. Now you come back after him here with another pitch.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
And that's through into center field. Base hit. Ramirez rounds third and is digging for the plate. The runner from second crosses the plate.
Well, he really picked his team up right there. After the pop out, you're thinking, oh, we may not score. Then he hops up there with 2 outs and drives in the run. That just lifts everybody's spirits.
Here's Chris Young, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the 1-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Red Sox 2 and the White Sox nothing. Stepping in, Avisail Garcia. He'll be the one to lead it off against David Price here in the inning.
Avisail Garcia.
Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to left. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Into the box, Todd Frazier. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Into the windup and the pitch. Pitch shining right, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 53, Melky Cabrera.
Here's Melky Cabrera. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now the first pitch here from Price. Hit hard towards center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. Didn't waste any time, like the first pitch he saw, to keep the inning going.
Well, that's a first pitch single. Maybe they got to get a little more aggressive.
61.
He's dominated them early in counts and throughout the whole game. Maybe they've changed their game plan. We'll see. Are they going to be aggressive or continue to be passive?
Stepping in now, number 61, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. One 1-0 pitch on the way. A high fastball is in there.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
White Sox leave 1. They're down 2-0. Here's Brock Holt now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Third baseman, Brock Holt.
Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. In there, a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning.
The catcher, number
Now
3.
to the plate, Sandy Leon comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swung on and missed for the first strike. A runner at first with no outs here. And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Here comes another 0-2. That misses. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. He'll try again. 1-2. Hit back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit and the box scores. But, man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself. He stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. In the dirt here. No movement on base. It's ball 1. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. To second for 1. Back to first, and they get Pedroia. It's a double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Comes set with the 0-1. And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike 2.
He's putting on a little bit of a pitching clinic now. Look, he gives up a single and a single. Then he got the double play ball, and now he's got 2 strikes. If he can wiggle out of this, leaving a man stranded on base, that's a really good inning.
2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Hit softly on the ground to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Red Sox leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Now at the plate, Leury Garcia. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Bradley is right there, 1 down. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Digging in, Kevin Smith, a base hit in his first trip. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
There is Pedroia on to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home 5th. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that these guys are currently 4th best in that category in the junior circuit. Striding in, Omar Narvaez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this will be fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Down in order go the White Sox. They trail things here 2-0. Here's Mookie Betts. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance.
Right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Here's the first pitch to him. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away.
Oh, he's looking pretty good right now. Look, that was a nice swing following the changeup. He just couldn't put it in play.
Line towards center field. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Around first, digging for 2. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. Betts takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And happy birthday as they allow him to cross with the inside the park home run as he catches his breath to reflect on his good fortune. Here's the first pitch to him. Hanley Ramirez is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Leaves a changeup high for a strike. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Hit high in the air down the right field line. And that'll get down for a base hit. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. The baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Here comes the White Sox skipper out toward the mound. And he's going to make a change, as that'll do it for Jose Quintana. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Anthony Swarzak takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 34, Anthony Swarzak.
From the belt, the pitch. Jackie Bradley Jr. is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. He reaches the 20 mark in doubles with that last 2-bagger. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
A runner at second, nobody out. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Standing in now, Mitch Moreland, as he'll take a look at ball 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. From the belt, the pitch. 2-0 now.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Swung on, missed, 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. Squared that one up just a little late. Two and two count. Here it comes. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
High pop-up. Frazier is there for it. And that ends the inning. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. The Red Sox on top, 3-0. Digging in once again, Carlos Sanchez. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Grounded back up the middle. Gloved by Bogarts. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Baseman, number 79, Jose Abreu.
Ready once again, Jose Abreu. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Line drive to left. There now is Moreland, and he's got it for the second out.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Grounded foul.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Moreland makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They trail it here 3-0. Back here on the south side of Chicago, Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Ready for another chance? Brock Holt, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Brock Holt.
Now the pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
That's
3-1 now.
This is not the guy you want to walk right here. Look, the 8-hitter, this could set up a big inning if he gets on.
Hey fans, be sure to pick up your Sox Pride wristbands, presented by Chicago White Sox Charities. Pick one up today at any Sox shop or online at whitesox.com.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And, oh, he thought he'd work the walk, but it's a called strike 2 now.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Now batting, catcher, Sandy Leon.
Digging in and looking for more, Sandy Leon. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Way in front of that fastball. And oh, that drilled him pretty good as the ball. Ready for another shot now.
15,
Dustin Pedroia. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ripped toward the gap in right. Holt is on his way home. The runner scores from second. They're going to try to wave that runner around third. And not in time as the second run scores.
Wow, the pitcher must be just shaking his head. That pitch wasn't anywhere near the strike zone, but he gave it the old tomahawk chop and somehow connected with it anyway. Now he's standing on second, and he even has to smile about that one.
Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. Xander Bogaerts is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Well, you see there on the graphic, he picks up his 6th double so far on the year. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run, and that's the first out of the inning. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batting, right fielder.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Mookie Betts. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1.
You know what? That ball's right down the middle. I think he was taking first pitch, just really trying to measure it.
The 0-1 pitch. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. Two-run shot to straightaway center. His second home run of the game as this lead swells to 7-0.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. So far 2 for 3 in this one. The windup and the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got to locate a little bit better if he wants to put him away. This guy's too good a hitter.
Again, he sends it out of play.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
And Ramirez able to hold off on that one, but he still trails in the count. It's 1-2.
There's that classic 0-2 changeup. That is such a tough pitch to lay off. Nice job of hitting right there. Look, the reason it's tough because the fastball looks just like the changeup coming out of the hand. You got to honor the fastball, and then he pulls the string on you. Nice take.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Jr.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. Chop foul over towards the dugout. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And a fastball just a bit up.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
This is on the ground over to first. Played on the backhand. A flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. So it's 4 runs on just 3 base hits. No errors and no one left on base. Stretch time here on the south side of Chicago. It's the Red Sox 7 and the White Sox nothing. Here's Todd Frazier now. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Baseman, Todd Frazier.
Tapper up the line. To his right, Holt. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Here's Melky Cabrera.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Well, he got the leadoff guy in inning on a ground out. Now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
Soft liner towards short, and an easy play out there as this is taken for the second out.
Now batting, number 61.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 61. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now the first pitch here from Price. A fastball that just misses inside.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 from Price. 1-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Ready on 1-2. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
Another 1-2 delivery. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the White Sox. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Striding in once again, Mitch Moreland. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Moreland.
Dan Jennings enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Dan Jennings.
Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. Here's Chris Young, and he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Bases are empty, one man out. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Oh, that was a good job of spoiling a good pitch right there. 2-strike breaking ball right on the corner, and he was able to foul it off.
Another 0-2 home. Left side. Frazier's up with it. On to first, and Young is retired here, 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Brock Holt.
Here's Brock Holt now. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. From the stretch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. That one's going to find the seats, strike 1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Down in order go the Red Sox, but they're still in control, 7-0. Digging in to try it again. Leury Garcia, third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Garcia.
Tim Anderson will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. Here's Bogarts, the young shortstop. 1 away.
The catcher, number 36, Kevin Smith.
Stepping up now, Kevin Smith. A hit in 2 tries so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him. He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Striding in, Omar Narvaez. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. And Pedroia will make the catch, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. The hustle and bustle of downtown Chi-Town. Welcome back to Guaranteed Rate Field and baseball on the show. Tim Anderson will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here. Now at the plate, Sandy Leon. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one.
Sandy Leon.
Number 63 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching. Here we go for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will land foul.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-strike fastball on the corner of the plate, and he's able to foul it off. Nice job.
Again, a 1-2. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Into the windup and the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Oh, right there. Sometimes you can just miss a ball. Doesn't mean you have to swing and miss, but that ball's right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't square it up the way he'd like to. He missed it.
And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1. Now here it comes. And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And the pitch. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball. The 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. First two men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? No, a little too much hook on it there. It's a foul ball.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
Two out, nobody on. Now a check swing here and a little looper. Frazier into shallow left. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. To the bottom of the ninth we go. Top of the order due up. It's the Red Sox 7 and the White Sox nothing. Digging in the switch hitter, Carlos Sanchez. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Price ready with the 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Well, they're down a few right here, and I could get all over him for such a big swing. The bases are empty, and he takes a big power swing. But maybe he's trying to light a fire. He catches one and maybe gets him going, hits the ball in the seats, and now all of a sudden everybody gets rolling.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Carlos Sanchez is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. Jose Abreu comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
He's been getting ahead in the count all game long. I think the key has been working off his fastball.
Swinging a liner back through the box. And that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit.
That was terrific. You always hear keep your hands inside the baseball. That's a perfect example. The ball was in and he took it back up the middle. You can't do that if you don't keep your hands inside the baseball.
So here is Avisail Garcia. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Starts him out with a cutter and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike.
Matt, this is getting a little ridiculous. That strike right there puts him at 90% of hitters he's throwing first pitch strike to. You do that, yeah, you're going to dominate lineups.
Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2. From the belt, the pitch changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Runners on first with 1 down. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a liner, but this is foul near the seats. Grounded to third. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the ninth. Totally dominant in this one.
A 7-0 shutout final score tonight. David Price earns win number 4 on the season. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Boston Red Sox. 7 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the White Sox, no runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. The winning pitcher is David Price. His record is now 4-4. The save to David Price. The loss goes to Jose Quintana. Just his 4th loss of the season. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 4 minutes. A reminder that extra CTA Red Line trains will be available at the Sox 35th Street station, and that Pace Go-Go Sox Express buses are available outside of Guaranteed Rate Field.